Hello and welcome everyone to another unboxing video by Deviant.fun, your online European comic book shop. We ship to all Europe and we have a huge catalog and access to, I can't even number the amount of, you just name the book and we'll probably be able to get it unless it's out of print. So, we've got here on the table a very special book which is already taken, which is JSA, the Omnibus Volume 1. Look at this beast, the sheer size of it. Okay, of course I'm not going to unwrap it because our customer is going to get it nice and tidy and untouched, in pristine condition, like we always do. We'll wrap it up in protective wear and ship it express delivery. So, but we've got some books here that are not wrapped and that we can live through with care. So I wish that Dark Horse stopped doing black covers with this paper, because they always get little dents that if they weren't black you almost wouldn't notice it, but since they're black you immediately, your eyes jump immediately to those creases. Yeah, it's a pity. It happens, the same happens with the omnibuses. So this is containing material from 1994 to 2021. This is the first edition. It came out in July this year, so it's quite fresh. So it's one of the books of the Hellboy Universe Essentials. This one is for Hellboy. There will be another one for BPRD at least. I don't know if there will be more around this series, the Essentials. I think and hope there will be, but can't be sure about that. I only saw the announcement of Hellboy and BPRD until now. So let's take a look at the artwork. Not that it's surprising, and I'll just see the summary if it tells us a bit of what this collects and how the stories might interconnect, because I'm assuming there's more than one story because of the year span that we saw there, 1994 to 2021. So let's see what it says here. Take a bite out of Hellboy's universe with the creator's hand-picked essential stories in this new Jumping On Point collection. So it's an editorial choice of some of the considered to be best Hellboy stories, and good ones for new readers that don't know Hellboy, and of course for readers that like Hellboy, it also has something to give. So confront the undead, swim to strange places, encounter powerful Fee in this introduction to the world of Hellboy. Newcomers to the series needn't have read the original stories to jump right in and see what Hellboy is all about, thanks to this collection of short stories selected by Mike Mignola himself as the perfect introduction to his most famous comic book character. Okay, so it's a jumping point and also something for completionists to have. I'm not sure if there's stories that weren't published. I doubt it. Otherwise it would be clearly stated here that it has unpublished material, right? They wouldn't skip on mentioning that. Then, following that, the series by Titan Comics that I quite appreciate, Blade Runner. So this is Blade Runner 2029 Reunion. It's written by Mike Johnson. This came out, what, last month or this month? This month, July 2021. So, like I said, written by Mike Johnson, and we've got art by Andres Guinaldo, colors by Marco Lesco, and Jim Campbell on the lettering. So early in the 21st century, the Tyrell Corporation advanced robot evolution into the Nexus phase, a being virtually identical to a human known as a replicant. Replicants were used off-world as slave labor in hazardous exploration and colonization. But replicants who escaped and returned to Earth are hunted by special police squads, the Blade Runner units, with orders to kill any trespassing replicant upon detection. In 2022, we're almost there. A replicant attack on the Tyrell Corporation erased all records of existing replicants and forced the company into bankruptcy. The surviving Nexus 8 models disappeared with the help of the replicant underground. Many replicants remained in servitude. In 2027, Anna Hashina, a former Blade Runner, rejoined the department to hunt down fugitive replicants. Her superiors are unaware that her loyalties are divided. Okay, that's good to see. It's a former hunter that will be divided between protecting the replicant hunted community and well, being used to hunt them. I'm loving the artwork, and I enjoy it. Look, this looks like Mobius, this panel. I really like the artwork in the other books too. So it's a series I've been following with very much interest. And this one looks very promising because the artwork is fabulous. To my liking, of course. Really, really interesting. And it's not one of those tiny trade paperbacks that you read in a breath. So it's a pretty standard sized trade paperback. Its cover price is $21.70, but of course that's not the price you'll see at Deviant.fun because we don't sell cover price, except for very rare occasions. And next, it's something that we've been wanting to finish, the offer of Doom Patrol. Now we already had book 1 on stock, but book 2 and 3 were out of stock. They're here again, so now we have the full complete series, books 1, 2 and 3, and these books are chunky, as you can see. Lots to read. The paper isn't that good. Yeah, I imagine, think of an epic collection. It's nearly the same. It's that non-glossy paper, porous, but it matches when the books were originally released, right? So there's nothing to be, unless they would recolor it and remaster it, would they be able to use a different type of paper and still maintain or even enhance the quality of the book's illustrations. So this is Doom Patrol at its core, at its craziness. For you who might have seen the series in the TV, you might want to read the originals. The series is very entertaining, I think. It has a very good cast, but still, it's, as you know, it's not the same as reading the books, so you might be curious, and you should be curious to see how the original story by Grant Morrison was put out and thought of, because there's always differences in the series and movies are adaptations, right? So they're not completely faithful to the books. Sorry. Let's just see a little bit of this old classic style, art style. This character, for example, is very different from the series, right? Okay, so this is a large book, so I'm gonna like this. Yeah, Mr. Grant Morrison, together with Kelly Jones, Mark McKenna, in this case Sean Phillips, Richard Case, and Ken Stacey. Is that how we pronounce that? It's a weird name. Okay, let's grab into the box and see what's next. And there's another thing to complete the offer. This is Trans Metropolitan Book 5, the one that we were missing in stock. So now we have the full collection. This is also a classic by Vertigo. It came out around the same time that Doom Patrol, which is also a Vertigo title. One might say the golden age of comics. There, I said it. So Warren Ellis, Derek Robertson, and then with smaller prints, Rodney Ramos and Nathan Ading. So this is book 5. This printing is from 2021. I don't know how much printings this has gotten, but this was originally released in 2001 and 2002, and I like the artwork better than Doom Patrol. I really dig this artwork. Doom Patrol, I like it, but I don't love it. But Trans Metropolitan, yeah, that's another thing. I really dig this artwork. It's classic, but it doesn't smell like mold at all. Not that Doom Patrol looks old and smells of mold, but you get my point. This is more fresh, more up to date, and better executed. Yeah. The artist is better, in my opinion. So that's just it. A better artist. So Trans Metropolitan, one of the big classics. Of course, we had to have it. Now we have the complete set, so you can order the full collection. Why not? Order them all. Then a restock, Green Lantern, Earth 1, Volumes 1 and 2. If you don't know these collections, these Earth 1 collections, they're great entry points for DC wannabe readers. They're specially targeted for those people, so they can have an easy entry point into the characters. But they've done an excellent work by reinventing the characters, their origins, and make it really worthwhile for old readers to actually dig into them too. The Batman ones are great. They're by Jeff Johns. In this case, we've got Gabriel Hardman, Corina Bechko, and the same team here. Yeah. So this is Al Jordan's Green Lantern, and there's only 2 volumes. I don't think there's a third planned to come out like Batman did. I'm not sure. I never saw it being advertised, so I think it might just be these 2. Then what else? Well, I've shown this before in pictures. So this is Cyberpunk 2077, Your Voice. This is the last, the second volume of Cyberpunk. I was a bit disappointed with this one because I don't really love the artwork. Maybe this is for someone out there, but it's not for me, unfortunately. I didn't find the story that much compelling too, but hey, that's just me talking. It might be your thing. I read it too late and too sleepy too. That doesn't help. But I found it confusing in the panels to sometimes understand what's being depicted, and yeah, my eyes don't need that kind of stress. Yeah. So that's it. A small batch, more are coming. Actually, they're just departed, or they'll departure tomorrow from their origin, and they will be reaching the store. What? Maybe in the beginning of next week, I will have something new to show you. Until then, this is it. Now I'm going to upload them to the store because they're not there yet. But know that you can already buy them. Just message us and I want to buy this book. And will be pleasure to do so. So until then, hope you found something interesting here. I know there's lots of old stuff that many of you know, but yeah, old stuff is, if it's good, like these are excellent reads, not everyone knows them. We don't have to know everything, like I used to say. So it might be new for someone, hopefully, and I might have gotten you interested in it, and if I did, kudos for me. So until the next video, stay safe, stay well, happy, have excellent reads, and pay us a visit at Deviant.fun.biz, at our Facebook, at our Instagram, in this YouTube channel. Subscribe to it if you like seeing books, videos of books being lived through, and some reviews and etc. It will pay up. Subscribe, please subscribe. Okay, Deviant Fun out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye, folks.